Hello, baby. We meet again. Today I'm gonna smash week 9 and 10 together because I wasn't in the mood to do week 9 last week. Well, anyway. So the symptoms for week 9 have been, well, they were anyway. I was very nauseous. I was drinking a lot more water because I was always thirsty, so I was going to the bathroom a lot more, like every hour or so. I was very moody, but I also think that's because, of everything that was happening that week. But I was very moody. I was having nightmares. I was very tired. I started becoming very gassy, like burping everywhere. And of course the acne was still there. Things that happened that week. We got to see you. We were supposed to go, we went Tuesday of week 9. And we were supposed to be 9 weeks 1 day. But when they measured you, you were 9 weeks 4 days. And the doctor said that they weren't going to change the due date because it was, close anyway. So, and you would either come 2 weeks before or 2 weeks after. So they just decided to keep it as October 5th. They decided to, hold on, let me think back to what they said. They did the ultrasound and we talked about history of both sides. On my side of the family, I have a cousin, maternal cousin, that was born with a hole in her heart. And then on your dad's side of the family, he has a brother that was born with something wrong with one of his valves in the heart, and he has to get a surgery done I think it's every 10 years to get it fixed. If not, he'll die. So we told the doctor that they're keeping a really close eye on your heart, which was 191, which I thought you were having a heart attack or something, because I was sitting there like, that's too high. But they said that it was normal. That there was nothing to worry about, that, it could be anywhere from 100 to 200. So they didn't worry about it. What was the other thing? You were wiggling everywhere, kicking, and you were stuck. They said you were either sucking your thumb or you were rubbing your eyes. That was so cute. Your dad was there. He was becoming teary-eyed when he saw you. It was the first time he ever saw you. You were very active. What was the other thing that happened while we were there? Oh, we talked about cleft palate and cleft lip. And obviously right now they couldn't really tell. Well, at the time they couldn't really tell because you're so small that I guess they didn't want to zoom in too much. But they don't seem worried. They asked a bunch of questions. And because even though I wasn't pregnant with Sandro, but I have educated myself as much as I can, and I have gone to I don't want to say they were generics because I don't think they were generics, but no, they were generics. But anyway, I went to them and they explained to me, it's a gene, and the gene on your dad's side of the family skips, so it would either be cleft palate or cleft lip, or it would be one of the two. So your dad was born with cleft palate and Sandro was born with cleft palate. Eli didn't have anything. They thought he might have a hidden cleft palate, but he doesn't have anything. So hopefully, praying to God that there will be nothing wrong with you. Nothing cosmetic surgeries or anything like that they would need. No heart failures or anything like that. My genes are pretty strong and they're somewhat healthy. So hopefully that will even out any chances that you may have to overcome things. Not that it's going to make any difference of how much we love you. We're going to love you no matter what. But, it's precautions that we like to take. And it's really more for me, in case you are born with cleft palate and cleft lip, because I have no actual hands-on with it. So I want to, if you do have it, I want to prepare myself and educate myself with time before you're here so that I, can learn techniques or whatever. I joined this thing on Facebook called Clefting Mommies or something like that, and there's nothing but kids or mothers that have children that were born with cleft palate or cleft lip, and I've actually learned a lot that it's not just generics or just something that happens because you take a medicine or a drug while you're pregnant, but it's also just a gene. Like, everybody carries this gene. Apparently, it's just more prone on other people than others. So anyway, that was good to know. And honestly, apparently clefting is the number 3 birth defect in the world. And it comes from Europe. And of course, your dad's mother's side of the family is from Europe. And way back in my bloodline, we have family from Portugal too, so. But Eli wasn't born with it, so. Anyway. What other things happening? Oh, Friday of the week 9, my Aunt Lourdes passed away. And that's the reason why I didn't feel like making a video. It was more of a shock, more like a close call for me, because she was battling the same cancer that I had been battling before when I was younger. So it was, it was one of those things that it hits you hard because that could have been you. Yeah, so yeah, and she was like a mom to me anyway, so. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that. So week 10, which is now. I don't really have nausea anymore. I think they said it's because in week 10, around week 10, the placenta takes over, so your body's not overworking itself so much, and blah, 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 blah. And you become more active and less symptomatic, I guess. So that's good news to me, actually. Very good. I'm still going to the bathroom a lot more. I have to drink a lot more water now, because if I don't and I go to the bathroom, it's very strong smelling and yellow, and it makes me gag, so I just drink water a lot. I am a lot more moody. Like when I was like 5 and 6 weeks, oh my god, it's like I want to kill everybody. I can't stand people. In a way, I can't. There's just certain people I just can't stand, because I'm actually, compared to Eli, I'm very mellow now. Which scares me too, but anyway. My sense of smell has gone skyrocket. I can smell things a mile away, and it's all the things that make me sick. So, that's horrible. I'm still very gassy. I think it's just because you're getting bigger in there. I'm urinating a lot more, and I'm becoming more gassy, and my stomach is bulging out now. People actually can tell that those that know that I'm pregnant can tell that I'm pregnant. Those that don't know, I think they just think that I'm just getting really fat. I'm having nightmares. Really, really, really bad and sickening nightmares. Like, I had a dream that Eli was maybe about 6 months, and somehow I was talking to my birth mom, and she was beating him. And I woke up with this like anger inside of me, like I wanted to call her and cuss her out, drive down to her house and beat her. That's how upset I was. I get a lot of nightmares that I catch Francis cheating on me, and I wake up and I slap him. A lot of other nightmares that I can't really remember, but like I always wake up and I'm like either crying my eyes out, or I'm scared. Like I have to wake up and make sure that the kids are okay, or it's bad. But I know it's all the hormones, I guess. I'm more nervous. Like, Francis doesn't know how to drive, and he knows I know that he doesn't know how to drive. But I've been able to control it. I guess, like, I've been able to deal with his driving. But now that I'm pregnant, it's like I'm constantly, like, grabbing onto, like, the handles, or, like, making sure that I'm buckled, or I can't stand his driving. And I tell him all the time, and I told him, like, if he continues to drive like this, I'm not going to drive with him. I'm going to be driving, and he can just be the passenger, because I can't stand it. My acne is still really bad. It is all through here. Like, well, I had 1 or 2 up here, but it's all mainly through here in my back. Dry skin is still really bad, but that's just part of who I am. My skin's always been really dry, but it's worse now. Like I was saying, I become more of a softie since I've been pregnant. With Eli, I was more feisty, and like nobody could tell me what to do. I didn't want nobody to even like mention anything. Yeah, just very feisty with Eli. With you, it's like, oh, hey, Kathy, can you do this? right, sure, whatever. Or, oh, look, man, I'm really sorry that something happened. It's okay, don't worry about it. Whereas before, I would have been really upset and jumped on people's throats and punched them. Now it doesn't matter. So, part of that, I've learned, or not learned, but it's been easier for me to cope with my past, I guess. And I've been trying really hard to make peace with people that I don't really care for, I guess. And, you know, and those people that I've been making peace with, it's not just so much for me, but more for you guys, for my children. Because I know that it's always been my goal to give you everything that I didn't have. And so with that comes, I have to swallow my pride, I have to swallow my anger, and allow other people to come into your life and be there for you as long as they are consistent and make you a priority the way I make you a priority. So with that said, a few days ago, a few days ago, I started talking to your grandma, your dad's mom, which I don't talk to her. Personal reasons and amongst others that we don't need to talk about right now. So started talking to her and we're trying to see if the boys now can spend some time with her. Like I said, as long as my children are not put second, I will put my feelings aside and I will try my best to be a good person. We'll see though. As for the other person is Vanessa, which is Sandro's biological mom. This woman she's not crazy, but she's not the best person out there. She's not a bad person either. She has a lot of issues that she has to work with. And so she's always been involved, I guess. She's always been around. She's always been in the outskirts of my life, I guess. But Sandro's asked a few things about her, and I feel that I have to allow her, you know? I have to allow her to try anyway. Not that I've ever stopped her, but I think that if Sandro continues to ask, then she needs to be close enough to answer questions. And the only way to do that is to allow her in. So anyway, I accepted her as a friend on Facebook. And so she can see everybody's pictures and stuff. I don't know how long that's going to last because this is not the first and I'm sure it won't be the last. But some things that I'm working on. I'm not perfect. I've never been. I've never claimed to be perfect. I'm just me. A very high-strung, overprotective person. And when it comes down to my children, I will kill, I will claw, I will do what it takes. So as for now, I am keeping myself in a cage to keep my children happy. For as long as I can, anyway. So, belly shot. Here we go. Oh my god, my knees hurt. Alright, let's see. I'm kind of sitting on the floor here. This is... Oh my gosh, this is 10 weeks. So, you see it like that? Yeah. This is side. Front. Again, I have absolutely no waist at all. And the other side. It's nice and round though, thank God. With Eli, I was very pokey by my belly button is. I was very pokey. Also with Eli, I was very hairy. I mean, I'm hairy now, but with Eli, I was a lot more hairier than I am with you. So, oh, we went to go see Avo, Daddy's Avo, which is your Volvo. She saw me, and the first thing she said is, "It's gonna be a girl." So, I still have hopes. I'm still looking for boy names because you know what? I don't want to get my hopes up and think, oh, okay, well, it's a girl, yeah, okay. And then it's a boy. And I don't want to get my hopes up saying, you know what, I'm pretty sure 100% it's a boy. And it's a girl. So anyway, so yeah, we're deciding on... Well, I'm always thinking about names. Your dad's always saying, no, I don't like that one. No, I don't like that one. What was the name he likes for girls? Octavia. He likes the name Octavia. Sounds good in English. In Spanish, though? Octavia? Nah. I don't like that. What was the other name for boys? I don't know, but there's a bunch of names. I'll write them down. I gotta keep record of them anyway. So anyway, this video is really long, but it's because it's the 2 weeks. Hopefully there will be no more bad things happening. So remember that I love you with all of my heart, and everything that I do, every mistake that I make, I have the best intentions. The best intentions for the well-being of you and your brothers. So if I make mistakes along the way, please forgive me. I don't know what else to say, honestly, before I start crying, so I'm just gonna let you go. Remember that I love you,